What if I told you that just 1 tablespoon of this common kitchen ingredient could protect your heart, sharpen your brain, and even help you lose weight without changing anything else in your routine? Sounds too good to be true, right? But science says otherwise. In this video, you're going to discover what happens when you drink olive oil on an empty stomach and why thousands are making it part of their daily ritual. Let's get into it. Alright, let's get straight into the good stuff. Here's what actually happens when you drink olive oil on an empty stomach. No fluff, just real results. First, your heart. Most people wait until something goes wrong to start thinking about heart health, and that's a huge mistake. Olive oil naturally reduces inflammation and improves blood flow, which means it's not just preventing problems, it's optimizing how your cardiovascular system works right now. And trust me, if you want energy, focus, and longevity, this is where it starts. Second, it fuels your brain. We're in an age where brain fog is way too common, and guess what? That's not normal. The healthy fats in olive oil feed your brain cells and help fight off oxidative damage. I've noticed personally, on the days I take it consistently in the morning, my mental clarity is on another level. It's like someone turned up the brightness inside my head. Third, fat loss. I know, sounds ironic, drinking oil to lose fat? But hear me out. This isn't a magic trick. It's about how olive oil helps regulate blood sugar and keeps your insulin in check. That means fewer cravings, better control over hunger, and more stable energy. And that alone is a game changer for anyone trying to slim down without starving themselves. And one more thing most people overlook, your digestion. Olive oil preps your digestive system in a really gentle way. You'll feel less bloated, less sluggish, and things just move better, if you know what I mean. To be honest, I think a lot of people are overcomplicating health. Expensive supplements, trendy diets, pills with side effects, and then there's this ancient, natural remedy sitting in your kitchen cabinet that's been working for centuries. So yeah, the benefits are real. And we're just getting started. Now, let's talk about what's actually going on inside your body when you drink olive oil like this. Because sure, hearing it's healthy is nice, but understanding why it works, that's what gives you real control over your health. The first thing you need to know is that olive oil is packed with something called oleic acid. It's a monounsaturated fat that makes up the majority of high-quality extra virgin olive oil. And this stuff is a powerhouse. It actively reduces inflammation, which is a word that gets thrown around a lot. But let me tell you, chronic inflammation is the root cause of pretty much every modern disease. Heart problems, joint pain, brain fog, even weight gain. I like to think of inflammation as this silent fire burning in the background of your body. You don't see it, but it's slowly damaging your cells, day by day. Olive oil is like a natural fire extinguisher. It doesn't just cover up the smoke, it helps put the fire out at the source. Then there's the antioxidants. These are your body's defense team. They neutralize free radicals, which are unstable molecules that attack your cells like microscopic wrecking balls. The antioxidants in olive oil, especially a compound called oleocanthal, work almost like a natural ibuprofen. No joke. There are studies showing it targets the same inflammation pathways, and personally, I've felt that. On days I take olive oil consistently, especially first thing in the morning, I notice my joints feel smoother. My recovery after exercise is faster. I don't feel stiff when I wake up. Also, this surprised me, but olive oil actually helps protect your cholesterol. A lot of people think cholesterol is the enemy, but the truth is, it's oxidized cholesterol that's the problem. Olive oil helps prevent that oxidation from happening so your arteries stay cleaner longer. And for the skeptics out there, this isn't guesswork. There are dozens of studies backing this up. But here's what matters more than the science: how you feel. When you give your body the raw materials it actually needs, things start working the way they're supposed to. More energy, better digestion, clearer thinking, and all of that starts inside. So, next time you see that dark glass bottle in your kitchen, don't just think cooking, think healing. By the way, if this is opening your eyes even a little, do me a quick favor, hit that like button. It's not just for me. It actually tells the algorithm this video's worth sharing with more people who need this kind of real, no BS health info. And if you're the kind of person who likes to understand how things work instead of just following trends blindly, then go ahead and subscribe. That's the kind of content I put out here. Natural, practical, and based on what actually works in real life, not just in theory. Plus, I've got a lot more coming your way soon. Alright, so now that you know why it works, let's talk about how to actually use olive oil the right way. Because yes, there is a right way, and a few wrong ones too. First off, quality matters a lot. Don't just grab the cheapest bottle on the the shelf. Look for extra virgin olive oil, cold-pressed, preferably in a dark glass bottle. If it's in a clear plastic bottle and costs the same as soda, trust me, it's not the one. Personally, I treat good olive oil like medicine, because that's exactly what it is when you use it with intention. Now, when to take it? The best time, hands down, is first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Just 1 tablespoon. That's it. You don't need to drown yourself in oil. Some people don't love the taste, and I get it. It's strong, but you can add a bit of fresh lemon juice, which not only helps with the flavor, but actually supports digestion and liver detox even further. That combo? Game changer. I also know people who prefer taking it before bed, especially if they're dealing with digestive issues or trouble sleeping. Olive oil helps calm inflammation, and for some, it actually improves sleep quality. You can experiment and see what works best for you. Morning, evening, or both. Just stay consistent. That's where the real magic happens. And let me be real with you. This isn't about instant results. You won't wake up tomorrow with perfect skin and shredded abs. But give it 7 to 14 days, and you'll start to notice subtle shifts. Your digestion feels smoother. You're not crashing after meals. You might even feel a little lighter. These are the signs your body is responding. One thing to avoid: don't cook with it at high heat. That ruins the beneficial compounds. Use it raw, over salads, in smoothies, or just straight up. I personally like to take it with a big glass of water and a little gratitude. It sounds weird, but I swear it makes a difference when you're intentional. Look, at the end of the day, you don't need to change your entire lifestyle overnight. But this, it's one simple thing you can do starting today, and it stacks up. Over time, it really does. Alright, so let's wrap this up. You've learned what olive oil does inside your body, how it protects your heart, fuels your brain, helps manage weight, and even supports digestion. And the best part? It's simple, natural. No crazy routines, no pills with side effects, just something real that's been used for centuries. Here's my honest take. We've overcomplicated health. We chase trends, we throw money at problems, and we ignore the basics. But it's often the simplest habits, done consistently, that actually create results. Olive oil is one of those habits. So, if you got value from this, hit that like button. It's a small thing that really helps this message reach more people. And if you're into natural health, simple strategies, and cutting through the noise, subscribe right now. There's a lot more coming your way. Now listen closely. If you've been struggling to lose weight, if it feels like your body just isn't responding anymore no matter what you try, there's a link in the description you need to check out. It leads to a special presentation that dives deep into how the weight loss industry has been manipulating people for years and reveals a natural trick that's helping thousands slim down and take back control. It's not a product I made, but I watched it, and honestly, it changed the way I look at fat loss. It's raw, it's real, and it just might be the missing piece you've been looking for. Thanks for being here. Take care of your body, and I'll see you in the next one.